Shit, Dan, I don't know where to begin. You built the strongest family, you know the hip-hop and you welcomed us in. Formed the bond together just like we were spiritual twins. Have to pay homage to the name that's inked on my skin. You claimed you're not a role model, but I'm begging to differ. Cause I met thousands round the city that said you're the sickest spitter. Sometimes we're crushed by your absence and life feels bitter. The cornerstone for this music, God made you the pillar. Age 24, knocking at heaven's door. You specialised in writing rhymes, blessed us with your raw, hardcore folklore. Voice for the poor, feeling content that we got to make an album with you, but depressed cause we ain't get to do more. Your departure from this life has left some hearts torn, but from where you're residing now you're inspired in the art form. Humble and wise scholar who spoke with a pure conscience. Return to your essence a day after the summer solstice. Learned a lesson from your debt and that's the strive harder. Bible the street literature, you're a defined martyr. Hope you see the people you influence the most. Sometimes I see a ghost when I'm spitting one of your quotes. I think at times grace with your presence makes me feel closer. Think of things we used to do, you are some joker. There's no hope for anyone if you can be taken. I know I see you again. What kills me is the waiting.
You know Dan always acting the bollocks, never undermined them though his brain was packed up with knowledge. But not from slacking in college, see his reactions were sovereign, but his actions were solemn. I paid nothing but absolute homage, but thrown the nail up for the captain of the products. Always encouraged me when my skills on the mic were developing. Taught me about pride and Irish heritage, that life is quite intelligent. And what you put into it, you get back is for your everything. I try remembering brain foot from suppression, from drugs, lessons and love. Guess the rest is above, the lesser the good. Just feeling blessed for the sun, radiating on the sword. We try progress in this war, the stress of our hearts, hoping it eventually warps. I've killed the chiller blazer, yeah, you haze with you. Came thinking of the days with you, fucking age, yeah. Used to raise the stage with you, now I have to go visit a fucking grave to you.
You represented like an urban prophet, been quite honest. Your existence in this life was nothing less than iconic. A young underground author, used to chill and write knowledge. Know what the music meant to you, you never put a price on it. Whether MC and making beats or singing the ballads, you express yourself artistically by using your talents. We became friends through your last year on the planet. We had the same mind state as Toro hip-hop addicts. Through your time here can pull the catalogue of rare classics. You can always catch the army pumping your tunes in the barracks. Of all the acclaimed writers that were born on this land, I'm trying to make you understand that the main man's down. Fluent in street grammar, you've been waving the banner. We're the first Dublin rapper to be setting the stand-up. Was so excited about our crew, but me hopes got shattered. Felt crushed on the day you passed away in the matter. Sometimes when I'm reflecting, poking a joint of the lemon, get a feeling in the air that the legend is present. When I got the call that the crew was supporting the will, I laughed thinking about your spirit cause I knew it was you. Looking over everything that's come to be. Truth is, it was pioneered by one MC. We stay striving with the dream that we're pushed to achieve. I'ma rep you forever, you can trust in me.
The city light shining on the street, illuminating the grief we see for the weak. I see the 1% losing their life over the sheet. Their reputation got too big for anyone to keep. No one ever wants to know them till they're dead and deceased. Became another story told about the threat of the streets. And these deaths increased where the city lights reach. You won't find peace on these north side streets. As every week there's another blow back to the bits. Another leaf torn back for who's attaching the fist. And they lock up the youth when they're practicing this. Never tried to find the reasons where the problems exist. That's when the kids get backed up to bits and people get stitched as the world turns out of control and breaks to bits. We let go of something we can't switch and leave it for the next generation to fix.
Lights are shining down on the city. Our lives intertwine when these city lights shine bright like the sun. We've seen our young become so numb to what we've become.
It's not the city that's a fault for the hate. It's the people living in the city but who causes our twin state? Is it the laws of the place that we live in? Or the fact we all fall due to lack of decision? Or is it cause we're being there for the blueing? But kept restricted with these laws to be falling and luring, and the youths can't see the signs of place. They never realize that lawyers were designed for the state. Someone needs to give these young fellas a fucking break and tell them that the mind state's in a corrupted place, and that there's no need to be the hard man breaking jaws when they could have been anybody, even the bloke that made the laws. I'm not talking about joining the guard, I'm talking about reaching positions to make decisions for you and me. We don't need to leave it to these TDs and then peers that plant seeds and grow schemes as I see these bleed.
Lights are shining down on the city. Our lives intertwined when these city lights shine bright like the sun. We've seen our young become so brown to what we become.
You let the hate make you act like an animal. Let what happened you convince you your actions are understandable. It was this place that made us incompatible. Growing up in this capital where the basis for our separation is grammatical. And our hatred is invaluable but never palpable, cause being rational is impractical in a war based on generating capital. It's hard to go straight when the path that you face is diagonal. So if these are me last words, then I hope you hear them. The situations that we've been faced with and make it feel to live near them, cause expectations never appear. What's expected gets created, and knowing that's the basis of state and clearing. The devastation is out to choose another path to interfere. This is the life that we're in. Don't fall victim to the trap that you are in.
Somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it.
Lights are shining down on the city. Our lives intertwined when these city lights shine bright like the sun. We've seen our young become so brown to what we become.
Me or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that. I'm always gonna love you no matter what. No matter what happens. You're my son, you're my blood. You're the best thing in my life. But until you start believing in yourself, you ain't gonna have a life.
Staring at the gray cement as I crack a new kind of brew. I formulate a plan to pay the rent. I have a fuck the world attitude today, so hence I put a grammar to praying for the way to vent. I'm hooded up, rocking a North Face jacket too. It's significant, the color seems to match the mill, if I'm making sense. If this is the warm-up, I'm waiting for the main event. I don't be measuring when days will let, nah. We'll be measuring when days with a rate I spent, cause there's a source that I tap into, and I found great comfort knowing there's a force that I channeled through. It gave me sweat when the friends who came and went used to ask what the fuck would me rapping do. This is what a track can do. Paint the picture with a panoramic view for the few that don't have a clue.
My genes, it's hereditary. To get to my dream by all means necessary. The struggle's just temporary. I was sent here just to be an emissary. But why can't I see clear? Can't see my dreams from here, although they feel near. I swear I think they feel near. Tell me this is real here.
Listening to Miles Davis as I zone from the face of it. Blonde kush with a mild fragrance and a taste of pear. Lets me forget these state of affairs. I'm for the royal or escape my cares. Life's but a trial basis, and this city is my place of birth. So let me take you there as we walk to the four pavements, full of beggars, full of making spare. You'll notice how the small changes to avoid a statement when you deny payment. That reminds me of friends so so fake, you penetrate the layers. You'll see snakes more faker than the face they wear. They say my life's aimless and me rapping is a waste of air. But break the stare when looking in my eyes, cause they see what they see and they see where the faith is there. One living one dream, or they never bother chasing theirs.
It's in my genes, it's hereditary. To get to my dream by all means necessary. The struggle's just temporary. I was sent here just to be an emissary. Why can't I see clear? Can't see my dreams from here, although they feel near. I swear I think they feel near. Tell me this is real here.
Sleep is the poison of death. I must succumb to it, sucking for breaths. I'm left from this real rock. Does that mean nothing is left? I'm looking at the plummeting depths from the edge of a sheer drop, thinking how we shouldn't have slept, not knowing that time is a substance we couldn't have kept. We find myself becoming depressed, even shedding a teardrop, looking for something to put me to rest. We're sleeping is dreaming, and dreams manifest from the source energy where the currents connect. So it has to mean something is next. I had a dream I was running but I couldn't progress, like I was stuck in a hex. Then the voice of a woman said something that I couldn't forget. She said life is a lesson of fear, no, you're one of the blessed. Then I woke up covered in sweat, raised hairs on the scruff of my neck. See my dream save me, cause I'm knowing where I'm headed when I'm cut from the flesh. Cause I'm knowing where I'm headed when I'm cut from the flesh.
It's in my genes, it's hereditary. To get to my dream by all means necessary. The struggle's just temporary. I was sent here just to be an emissary. Why can't I see clear? Can't see my dreams from here, although they feel near. I swear I think they feel near. Tell me this is real here.
New breed of poet from the land of the scholars. Break through to every class, man, no matter their colour. Upper classes to those living in the savage squalor. Across countries like the Euro's international dollar. From a place known for its shrunk fights and antics. Not an actor, no, I don't have a type to cast. It sounds cliche, but never take your life for granted. Living in a box until you find the casket. This Irish bastard doesn't follow your warnings. Stage dive straight off the top of the morning. I'm a modern day Pierce, cause I'm Irish of course, but I'm also a poet that'll die for the cause. You don't think it's a classic, then I'll spit in your face. Cause this is my Ulysses, my Finnegan's Wake. I got the shit that it takes, so all the heroes that died are resurrected. When I spit, I keep the spirit alive. Yeah, I'm Irish, fuck a gimmick, fuck a stereotype. Representing for my people when I get on the mic. Hustling music and I'm working at it every night. Stick with it till the very end, whatever the fight. Yeah, I'm Irish, fuck a gimmick, fuck a stereotype. Representing for my people when I get on the mic. Hustling music and I'm working at it every night. Stick with it till the very end, whatever the fight.
Are you willing for a shilling? Am I willing for the what? Me people have been struggling since 1902. It's a body rush stop and I was told from God to blast these heathens like a 10-man firing squad. They cast me clover on the sod like they crushing me dream. Yo, they murder men and women for the wearing of the green. Walking through a graveyard, talking to dirt. I try and think what they felt, but the feeling hurts. Lord, please deliver me from evil. Compose a scene written on a canvas that be sitting on an easel. The air smells of treason every 4 seasons. I have the answer, but I wanna know the reason. So feel the body whack, hit you with this Irish rap. I need sap chats, get the force of a back slap. And that's that, feel the fire on the track. Me and Nugget show love for this country on our back.
Like a modern Oscar Wilde, my thoughts compiled. Fighting Irish to the core with a boxer style. Got separated from the north like a foster child. Through the centuries of war, never lost a smile. Singing rebel songs and listen to traditional music. Most these people have toys to part of militant movements. I'm just a poet like Kavanagh, though I'm probably better off now than in the times of Amanda. I'm hungrier than Bobby Sands, seeing through these imposters like a doctor when he's studying a body scan. Doesn't matter what tune I'm on, represent my country more than that cunt in artists on New Quran. So tell Bono we can suck a dick, the fucking prick, and fuck the government. Bunch of ticks that couldn't govern shit. It makes me sick to think they're counting the profits up in the house of a rockets with hundreds of thousands of jobless.
Yeah, I'm Irish, fuck a gimmick, fuck a stereotype. Representing for my people when I get on the mic. Hustling music and I'm working at it every night. Stick with it till the very end, whatever the fight. Yeah, I'm Irish, fuck a gimmick, fuck a stereotype. Representing for my people when I get on the mic. Hustling music and I'm working at it every night. Stick with it till the very end, whatever the fight.
We know the Brits forget the history, memory lasts the 4 seconds. We say 1916, they think 7:15, and the Yanks think a shamrock's very American-like. That's why we're on the mic to fight and bury the stereotype. They think my area's like full of Marys and Mikes. We're all contrarian, nice and live with fairies and shite. We all drink Guinness and we finish every session with fights. Fuck this business and the semis, man, I'm setting them right. From the land of terror, economic collapse, political chaos, poverty and property tax. Had our sovereignty snatched right from under our nose. Then watch our government cover up every blunder exposed. That's how it goes where we live and see the people can feel. That's why we do these tunes for you, stay true and keeping it real. Fuck a gimmick, fuck an image, fuck a stereotype. I'm representing for my people when I get on the mic.
All the Irish hostile and volatile, a forgotten file at the bottom of a rotten pile reveals a modern style. Oscar Wilde, we fought and got slaughtered, then torture resorted to war that brought us more disorder. North of the border, the plot just ticking. Catholicism, orange orderism, born into a system where there's more victims and warriors than politicians. The devastation of a severed nation, an explanation for the alcoholism and emigration as we face another generation that are facing deprivation. Men that gave into temptation, a credit creation and betrayed them. Now where's the health and education, deception, demonstrations and revelations? Fuck the legislation, still we ride it through. Stand together, laugh and have a pint or two. Nobody can party like the Irish do. I write a tune for progression through the oppression and blues of recession. So when they question me, I tell them,
yeah, I'm Irish, fuck a gimmick, fuck a stereotype. Representing for my people when I get on the mic. Hustling music and I'm working at it every night. Stick with it till the very end, whatever the fight.
If you ever think about me, and if you think about me, niggas, and if you ain't gonna do no revolutionary act, forget about me. I don't want myself on your mind if you're not gonna work for the people. Like we always said, if you actually make a commitment at the age of 20, and you say, I don't want to make that commitment because of the reasons I'm too young to die, I want to live a little bit longer. What you did already. You have to understand that they got to pay the price for people. You dare to struggle, you dare to win, you dare not to struggle, and goddamn it, you don't deserve to win. Let me say peace to you if you're willing to fight for it. Let me say it in the spirit of liberation.
The meanings of my ceremonies and rituals are very far from spiritual. They hold a seal that stamps the fate of every individual. Man, your path was paved in secrecy through visions of an ending, while Iraqi oil fueled the movements of these political engines. I was scoping the agenda with my life within the crosshairs, then finding inner sanctum in a God is probably not there. Redemption brings salvation, so repentance is the key for me to break these earthly chains and let my spirit rise in peace to picture paradise when the sun sets. Sometimes I switch lanes and my vision turned red at the thought of all the pain my mother felt, but every tear she shed watered roots that grew into a tree. Now under them fallen leaves I'll always lay my head to remove the shrapnel and the thorns from every one I fought. Sometimes the roads I walk just bring me back to where I started off. So then I talk to God when logical thought is lost amongst distorted forms of normal in this awkward pause. So are you down to struggle? Do you have the strength to turn these mountains to rubble? Can you seek the light between the clouds above us so you can see the beauty in the faults of others? So are you down to struggle? Do you have the strength to turn these mountains to rubble? Do you seek the light between the clouds above us so you can see the beauty in the faults of others? The soul is soaked in every shade of struggle. He grips the past because he says the future can't be trusted, so he keeps running. He walks alone under the midnight moon beneath the mask of suffering. He thought about his past before it turned to rubble. Remember that when standing at the gates we always fussing. Boys be gawking at every young one who'll be wearing nothing, and younger boys be trying to fix the chains on the bike that were rusted. See, you capture the time and the place, and back then don't realise that time and the place. But he paid attention to the signs and insight of his life, and chewed on portions of his struggle till he'd eaten his mind. See, he was dying inside. He'd lay in bed at night, playing dusty memories in sequence, trying to rewind time. But then he talked to God, but logical thought is lost amongst the store forms of normal in this awkward pause. So are you down to struggle? Do you have the strength to turn these mountains to rubble? Can you seek the light between the clouds above us so you can see the beauty in the faults of others? So are you down to struggle? Do
You've the strength to turn these mountains to rubble. Do you seek the light between the clouds above us so you can see the beauty in the faults of others? Do you ever walk the walls until the mortar falls around you and then all that's left's the borders of your lost thoughts? Well, you better pick them pieces. Life targets weakness and the rules are set in sequence on this timeline that never stalls.
Do you ever let your head revolve around your pain and call for God, but he just turns away in shame? You see the roads in which we walk on can always be tarnished with demons and black cloaks that shadow bright souls in darkness.
Forbidden fruit, I've picked it all, swallowed every portion raw, to puke it on your corporate walls. Now visualise that food for thought, a hollow corpse that I keep picking at with Mikey claws. It stops the shit from falling off and a rotating ball revolves.
You ever gaze a heavy brain, exhale your cold breath on the window, draw a happy face. Don't let your suffering turn to blood and form a puddle. Let me ask you, man, yeah, you're down to struggle.
So are you down to struggle? You have the strength to turn these mountains to rubble. Can you seek the light between the clouds above us so you can see the beauty in the faults of others? So are you down to struggle? You have the strength to turn these mountains to rubble. Do you seek the light between the clouds above us so you can see the beauty in the faults of others?
I believe that I'm going to do my job. I believe that I was born not to die in a car wreck. I don't believe I'm gonna die in a car wreck. I don't believe I'm gonna die from spitting on a piece of ice. I don't believe I'm gonna die because I got a bad heart. I don't believe I'm gonna die because of lung cancer. I believe that I'm going to be able to die without the things I was born for. I believe that I'm going to be able to die high off the people. I believe that I will be able to die as a revolutionary in the international revolutionary protest struggle. And I hope that each one of you will be able to die in the international protest revolutionary struggle. We didn't be able to live it, and I think that struggle is going to come. Why don't you live for me? Why don't you struggle for me? Why don't you die for me?
On your ass watching time blast, boy, you don't care. Shrugging like your life can't rise, just looking at the world through a blind man's eyes. Like, what should I try if only failing is an outcome? You're too weary from the fears you're trying to outrun, but your lips stay silent like the vote. No one's time for an about tone. What's life without fun? Forget the days of delayed reaction. Now it's time to take evasive action, time to face this madness, evacuate this place of sadness. It's time that you embrace your goals, so on your marks as the race unfolds, time to take a hold. Now it's time for you to raise up and break the mold. Can't decide when you're born or your type begin. You decide when your life begins. Now walk with us.
Hold on, you gotta keep moving on. Follow your footsteps, they'll take you to the sun. No, I see. Hold on, you gotta keep moving on. Follow your footsteps, they'll take you to the sun.
Spread my wings like a fly, like Icarus, into the sky like my time is infinite. God's design like my mind is limitless, so I could just cry and fill my life with bitterness. Empty footprints walking in the sands of time. Shadows flicker in the candlelight. I'm watching passers-by just passing by. Never question why they're here like it's asinine. Asking why I'm thinking who am I with deep emotion. Any chance of being happy's just a fleeting moment. Communicating when the words are even spoken. Thoughts travel through the air like hemoglobin, man. We need a moment, some God can carry us. Tell ourselves we can't do it like I'm thoughts of barriers, suppressing us when all it's based on is words. If you believe you're strong enough to take on the world, it just
hold on, you gotta keep moving on. Follow your footsteps, they'll take you to the sun. No, I said hold on, you gotta keep moving on. Follow your footsteps, they'll take you to the sun.
As it comes night time, we'll be writing rhymes in me journal. Unwinding as I'm lighting up a split for the purple. Where all life's hurdles, I count of all the ones in me circle. The aim is to maintain through all the pain I can hold you. Just look what's gained from the experience we learned through. It's just like me man Dan said, patience a virtue. So get your verse, shown the shit how concerns you. I'm crying tears from a smoke-filled room, sent to the herbal love warm in me heart that insides. Visions on thermal through the dark, there's a light where all our spirits live in eternal. Know that I'm blessed when I'm seeing things universal. Stand with all of me brothers as we're being addressed by the colonel. Don't believe fantasies, they sell you in the music that's commercial. The realities of which we tell are true and controversial. No doubt it's looking we hard, but your dreams are still possible. We got our self-belief, that's what makes us philosophical. The old God put me on how to rock this, maintain 360. Lord, live prosperous, it only takes a lesson a day just to analyse life one time in the respectable mind. That's why we're scripting it to get us into it. What deep with this hip-hop, the love affair is intimate. Understand the energy is infinite. We still got your minds feeding off the light like photosynthesis. Life is delicate, so what's the truth at the end of it? Searching a book cause a love person's laying there derelict. It's only in our nature to question it. But I'm never the pessimist, no there's a heaven for definite. Chillin' cheesing it up, you'll get the smell of it. Inspire dreaming for all you residents and council settlements. Where scholars with blood, you can trace the genes in our heritage. As we drop the New Testament, the urban intelligence. I'm humble with the shit being generous. Hip-hop's the foundation for righteous knowledge from which everybody benefits. This for you young apprentices that's trying to make the sense of this. It won't be long before you stand as soldiers in a regiment. Give off with vibrations, you can pick up on the resonance. Work the point equations with measurements and percentages. When chilled to conclude with me appendices. There's too much space in this universe not to be adventurous. The old God put me on how to rock this, maintain 360. Lord, live prosperous, and only takes a lesson a day just to analyse life one time in the respectable mind. That's why we're scripting it to get us into it. What deep with this hip-hop, the love affair is intimate. Understand the energy is infinite. We still got your minds feeding off the light like photosynthesis.
Picked up a working class membership through an apprenticeship. Developing as a person, viewing the universe, replenishing fake democracies through not censoring atrocities with relentlessness. Amnesia make me don't remember shit, but remember this, me fellow apprentices. Stay humble, make use of your time, follow the fellowship. Stay mellow, don't let these devils relive a genesis. Dismembering sediments of our planet for their pleasuring. Perfect the penmanship, don't use pretentiousness when you producing sentences. A wise man once said, there's too much space in this universe not to be adventurous, so you make sense of it. It's fundamentals, kid.
Half these rappers out here, we're proud to be shit. But I'm so hot up on the stage, I got the crowd in the neck. It's just Mikey, I'm not trying to be a talking the mic. And I don't cheat when I rap cause it's the love of me life. Cause that feeling that I get, man, you don't know how deep it goes. When people start reciting the rhymes I wrote a week ago. So sorry mate, you won't be moving ahead, cause it's all a rhyme and there's more tastes than communion and bread. I shine bright on this mic, I just switch the light. You think you're Superman, then I spit kryptonite. Every bar that I write and I spit is tight. Your boy words like me fella just isn't hitting it right. You have a wondering what a good dick is like. That's why your chick's out kicking it with me tonight. So technically, my dick you'll be kissing tonight, and your career gets that a kiss goodnight, right? Mwah.
Long way from home and it's far to victory. I'm not alone, but it kinda feels that way to me. Moving slow, but the movement makes me free. I'm not alone, but I gotta do this one for me.
I got you trapped like you're locked in a hole. You know, just Mikey's back with a top-notch flow. Will this chap drop? No, his album's so cold you'd swear that was off writing raps in the snow. I'm a pro, so I gotta show what I know with the flow. Gotta grow, even though I'm at the top, not the toe. They like, whoa, every time I throw a rap straight off the top of the dome. I'm shining like chrome, cause what I've shown on this microphone is how Michael's in the zone. Every time he spits a poem, well you faggots sit at home and you piss and you moan. I was out making ground like the shit I spit a stone. I roam alone and set the tone. You shit Irish MCs I won't condone. The third album's on the way, I'm staying good with the flow, but you're never coming out like stale blood in your clothes.
Long way from home and it's far to victory. I'm not alone, but it kinda feels that way to me. Moving slow, but the movement makes me free. I'm not alone, but I gotta do this one for me.
I'm like a young rap Rocky, you can't stop me, cause I'll be writing more lines than the ones in your maths copy. Ah, it's lucky, he's a drawer full of rap copies. I'm not the biggest yet, I rap like this chap Stocky. You can't stop me, I'm past hockey, cause good compliments got the confidence stronger than black coffee. I'm beating whack MCs, well that's a hobby. Did he find it hard to see, like it's foggy? Man, I'm from the moon, so I wouldn't know how to be snobby. These raps are savage, like the one that's after Robbie. You'll come back on the track and attack like a masma, and stick you to the wall like a plasma. So don't try and challenge me, or I'll turn into a tragedy. Pulling tricks on pricks, I do it so magically. You wanna battle someone, then I wouldn't call upon me, cause I'll be crushing dreams and hopes like I was Henri.
Long way from home and it's far to victory. I'm not alone, but it kinda feels that way to me. Moving slow, but the movement makes me free. I'm not alone, but I gotta do this one for me. Away from home, and it's far to victory. I'm not alone, but it kinda feels that way to me. Moving slow, but the movement makes me free. I'm not alone, but I gotta do this one for me.
Still pushing that shit with the cheek to sell it. Little Big Planet rappers, this is Nico Bellic with the feature fella. Still shifting gears, and I'll be still doing this in like 50 years. I'll have a shifty beard in the pedo stage. 59 million views on me Bebo page, ha. I'll creep around with a walking stick, slap a whip or snap a rapper if he's talking shit. You can target this, you're a farce in this. I burn down sets like an arsonist. I'm too far to spit till I'm hanging it up like a virgin on a mission till he's banging the slow. I stay banging the cut, so did you hear it yet? Trying to ask me 40 questions like a theory test, so these queers will get a quick back of the hand. I'm so cocky on the mic when I'm acting the man that I am.
The way it ages, the blaze, the stages, make a track, get it laid through the earn some wages. We can't take this, we're close to breaking, cause we're pissing in the wind with the tracks we're making. We've been waiting ages, the blaze, the stages, make a track, get it laid through the earn some wages. We We can't take this, we're close to breaking, cause we're pissing in the wind with the tracks we're making. Yeah, I spit it sicker, quicker, slicker than the average. Drinking liquor, bar spitter, I'm a savage. Words get ravaged, I'm eating the bars. Snickers, Twix, eat them quick while I'm spitting from Mars. Another world when I'm ripping the tracks. Wrap me arms around her waist while I hit it from the back. Bust a nut, give a fuck, no one's sicker with the flow. See me bouncing on the stage while I'm ripping up a show. Jonnyboy, down the mids where I call me home. Dublin City, north side where they're selling the snow. Selling these, sell the smack, lads are selling the blow. Sell the rhymes to a needle and they're selling the souls. I'm from a hole, people know that I'm under the ground. Jonnyboy, Intox, come and sit with the sound. First round, bring a war, cause we're ready to fight. Leaving rappers in the dark like they're stuck in the night. It's like we've been waiting ages to blaze the stages. Make a track, get it laid through the earn some wages. We can't take this, we're close to breaking, cause we're pissing in the wind with the tracks we're making. We've been waiting ages to blaze the stages. Make a track, get it laid through the earn some wages. We can't take this, we're close to breaking, cause we're pissing in the wind with the tracks we're making.
You see this music? I'm not making money out of nothing, I just do it for the love. And if I'm lucky, make enough to keep me up and silky food on the table. If I'm able, I'll be on stage at 80. I'll scream out my name, I'll play this song till my teeth fall out. Till I'm on the streets, bare feet, singing melodies to the crowd. Your head think that I'm a pussy for singing, playing guitar. I'm not hard cause I don't have bars calling you out. Now how the fuck can you think straight when you believe that what you dream is reality? So you speak it when you spit 8 bars like a big bad man. 3 plus to blow your bloody house down. Put your arms down hard, man. Nah lad, you haven't got the heart for this. Been pissing in the wind for years with this and still ain't shit. Broke on the dole in my soul, I know I need this. I live this, I breathe this.
We've been waiting ages to blaze the stages. Make a track, get it laid through the earn some wages. We can't take this, we're close to breaking, cause we're pissing in the wind with the tracks we're making. We've been waiting ages to blaze the stages. Make a track, get it laid through the earn some wages. We can't take this, we're close to breaking, cause we're pissing in the wind with the tracks we're making.